You might think your work wardrobe is polished and refined, but sometimes it's quietly sending the wrong message. I've seen brilliant, confident women in leadership roles who, despite their experience, are still mistaken for junior colleagues. Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to show you the 7 business attire combinations that can make even senior professionals look like interns, why they don't work, and exactly how to upgrade them so your wardrobe finally reflects your authority and your confidence. Hi, my name is Basia Richard, and I am a former celebrity stylist turned personal stylist. And for over 15 years, I've helped corporate professionals and entrepreneurs build wardrobes that reflect their authority, their confidence, and their career level. And to help you get started, I've also created a free guide that shows you how to move beyond the same old, the professional outfits, with ideas on where to shop and how to style pieces that truly elevate your image. So let's dive in. Number 1, black outfit. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a time and place for black clothes, but if you are a leader and you wear black to appear with authority, that black color is making you look like a junior. Now, the reason why I say this is because at this point of your career, you should have a personal brand and signature image that don't include a top to bottom black outfit, especially if you're dressing for important events, conferences, or presentations. Interns, junior colleagues who are still working on their career progress can wear black, but you as a leader in your field should have a strong brand that will position you as someone in charge. And to show you an example of what I'm talking about, if you look at this picture, you wouldn't know who is the boss, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's exactly why you should stop wearing black that will only make you disappear and blend in. Number 2, black pants and a white top. And this is the ultimate student or intern outfit. And you should skip it altogether. Yes, technically, it's considered a classic, but here's the reality. Most women end up choosing a stretchy pants and a basic white top, and the result, messy, bland, and boring. And here's the biggest problem. It doesn't communicate any authority. It's the kind of look that says, I'm here to learn, not I'm here to lead this meeting. When you walk in a room dressed like this, people won't see you as a decision maker. They will see you as support staff. If you want to wear pants and a blouse combo, elevate it. Choose a structured skirt in a rich fabric, pair it with a blouse that has interest, maybe a strong color, subtle print, a modern silhouette, and finish it with like a blazer that sharpens the entire look. Number 3, dresses with hem above the knee. I see these dresses everywhere, and honestly, this is such a dated silhouette. The skirt usually has a boxy fit that doesn't do anything for your hips or your overall shape. And the length, well, that's the biggest issue. Above the knee with flats, dresses, skirts, it reads young and casual, not polished and powerful. It's essentially a dated cut that doesn't do your body and your authority any favors. Now, I'm not saying that you should wear a shorter skirt, absolutely not. The most flattering length is about 2 inches below the knee. It immediately feels more sophisticated and intentional. But length isn't the only fix. The fabric matters just as much. Look for structured materials that hold their shape instead of that flimsy fabric that collapses on a body. And also pay attention to construction. Dresses or skirts with panels that create clean lines and tailored fit, which will highlight your shape in a right way. Pair them with a modern shoe, a sleek heel, or pointed flat, and suddenly you've gone from dated intern energy to executive presence. Matching set, blazer and skirt, and I've seen this look in so many variations, but before we talk about it, I need to get one thing out of the way, okay? Full matching suit is chic and powerful, but the dress and blazer combo, totally dated, generic, and honestly just boring. We often think that if we pair a dress with a blazer, we will get the same polished effect as a suit, but here's the problem. It doesn't work that way. The whole outfit ends up looking heavy and bulky. Now, a dress already has its own structure, and when you layer a blazer on top, instead of sharpening the look, it actually doubles up the weight. The result isn't sleek and professional, it's stiff and like uninspired. If you love dresses for work, skip the blazer on top formula and choose a dress with built-in structure, sharp seams and tailor panels, or interesting sleeves. Let the dress stand on its own, or if you really love layer, you can choose something more modern like a tailored coat that is a bit lighter and it won't give that heavy feeling. The next we have flimsy cardigans. This one might be probably like the worst offender. And yes, I've seen it so many times on women. You know, the look, a simple top with a thin flimsy cardigan thrown on top, sometimes even layered over a dress. And the problem is it's sloppy. The cardigan looks thin, unstructured, and like it was added at the last minute with no thought or purpose. It does absolutely nothing for you. In fact, it cheapens your entire outfit. Instead of looking polished and professional, you end up looking bland, casual, and honestly a little bit dated. Here's what I always tell my clients. Now, if you're wearing a sleeveless dress and you know you'll be cold, don't grab a flimsy cardigan as a quick fix. Swap it for like a blazer, or better yet, like a knit blazer. It's just as comfortable, but it has shape and structure. That simple change gives you authority and presence while it's still solving the, I might freeze in the office problems. The next one, ankle flats. And I've seen so many women wear ankle flats boots that completely ruin the outfit. And I'm talking about the bulky, flat ankle boots styled with a skirt or pants, the ones, with the round toe that instantly date your look. And I get it. Not everyone wants to wear heels, and comfort really matters, but there are so many better options than those tired, heavy boots that add unnecessary bulk and weight down your entire outfit. So here's what works much better. Taller, pointed toe boots. Chelsea boots are perfect choice. They have structure and shape and a sleek silhouette. So if you can find a pair with even 1 inch heel, it elongates your leg and it gives you, the look more polished without sacrificing comfort. And suddenly your outfit goes from like the heavy and dated to streamlined, modern, and intentional. Now, lastly, plain basics. Now, just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with basics. You need them to create cohesive wardrobe. The problem is with those dated, uninspired basics, thin, plain v-neck tops in like a washed out and boring colors paired with like the basic black pants or plain skirt. On their own, these pieces are safe, but together they make your outfit forgettable and junior looking. As a leader, you want a strong personal brand and a signature style that elevates your presence and signals authority. And wearing, those bland, uninspired basics does the opposite. It reads like, entry level instead of I'm running the meeting. So here's what to do, okay? We want to choose basics that have something interesting, maybe like a richer color, a subtle texture, or a small detail like an asymmetric hem or unique sleeve. These little details make your outfit feel intentional and polished, letting everyone know that you are the one running the show, not just taking notes. Now you know what type of professional outfits to avoid if you want to look like a leader. If you want to learn more, I have a free elevated work style guide and I'm gonna link it in the description below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video, which is every Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you next week.